Since ancient times, scientists and philosophers have helped invent, discover, and enhance a wide range of lethal weapons. The Manhattan Project to construct the atomic bomb is perhaps the most well-known example, but it is far from the only one. It is notable for its fatal success and the caliber of scientists who worked on it, but it is far from the only one. Many scientists willingly assisted in the development of weapons, while for others, weapons were an unintended, sad outcome of their work. Outside of the Manhattan Project, here are 5 examples of prominent scientists, engineers, and innovators who contributed to the development of lethal weapons. Archimedes. This great ancient Greek scientist and mathematician was born in the city of Syracuse around 287 BC. Perhaps best known for his contributions to arithmetic, geometry, and hydraulics, he also used his concepts to the manufacture of weapons for the city's defense against Roman invasion. The catapult was one such weapon. This innovative weapon was capable of hurling rocks weighing up to 700 pounds, 317.5 kilograms, against the Roman army, as well as unleashing a volley of arrows. Syracuse's catapults may have been invented by him, but they may not have been the first. The Roman army under Marcellus was also said to have the ability to shoot long-range projectiles. Archimedes' other creation, however, would be named after him. The Archimedes claw was a device that could grasp onto enemy ships and use leverage to topple them. Archimedes is also supposed to have utilized sun-reflecting mirrors to produce a death ray that set fire to Roman ships. According to Leonardo da Vinci, he constructed a cannon that fired flaming bullets using rapidly heated steam. Galileo. When the Italian astronomer designed a better telescope, he had more uses in mind than just peering into space. Galileo's telescope was twice as powerful as any other at the time, allowing Venetian soldiers to see without being seen. Galileo sent a letter to the Doge of Venice asking if he wanted the telescopes for his army. The Doge refused to accept them, although he did reward Galileo for his efforts. Galileo later refined his design to make it more powerful, which led to his astronomical discoveries. He did, however, have other ideas for the military. He later created a compass for soldiers he used to improve the precision of cannon firing. Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci was a wonderful artist who painted renowned paintings such as the Mona Lisa and The Last Supper. He was also a talented engineer who drew schematics for numerous weapons. Some resemble weapons used in current combat. He was forced to do so under the patronage of the Duke of Milan because Italy existed as a collection of competing city-states during his lifetime. As a result, it was not uncommon for hostilities to erupt. Among his designs was a tank with a crew of 8 and multiple light guns housed inside a strengthened metal shell. It has the ability to move and shoot in any direction. However, Da Vinci is thought to have constructed this with a purposeful fault in the crank mechanism, making it less easy to move and hence less lethal. Da Vinci did not want to create weapons, but he successfully fulfilled his responsibility to his patron by creating a defective design that was never completed. His weapon, however, was a triple-barreled cannon built for rapid fire, which he created and may be utilized in battle. Although the troops appeared to have abandoned it, it was essentially a forerunner to the modern machine gun. Alfred Nobel. It is odd that Alfred Nobel's innovations made significant contributions to modern warfare, yet he is now best recognized for the Nobel Peace Prize. While his father developed the first naval mines for use in the Crimean War, Nobel's most famous innovation, dynamite, was developed for industrial purposes. It was quickly adopted by soldiers on both sides of the Franco-Prussian War. While the use of dynamite in the war was unintentional, Nobel had no such excuse in 1888 when he discovered ballastite. He was selling smokeless gunpowder to Italy. He claimed he worked on it not to assist soldiers, but because the theoretical parts piqued his attention. He might have worked on weapons of mass devastation if he had lived longer. Despite his support for peace, Nobel advocated in letters to Austrian novelist Bertha von Suttner that peace be accomplished by building a weapon so formidable that it would operate as a deterrence to all civilized nations. Marie Curie. The Nobel Prize was awarded to history's most famous female scientist for discovering 2 elements that would both have military applications: radium and polonium. In self-luminous paint, radium, which was more stable and could shine, was utilized. This was used on timepieces, aeroplane switches, and instrument dials, particularly those seen in military vehicles. When people realized it was harmful to their health, they stopped taking it in the 1960s and 1970s. Polonium, Curie's other discovery, was too unstable for many applications, but it did find one in the 21st century: assassination. If it enters the body, its radiation is so lethal that a grain of salt is enough to kill an adult. It also takes effect gradually, giving assassins time to flee. This was the destiny of former Russian spy Alexander Litvinenko, who died in a London hospital after drinking polonium-laced tea.